Alright, we're back with some more Pathologic today. Gonna play through day 6 and probably day 7 as well.
So, Bachelor is hunting the killer once again. Can his search lead him back here?
Clara, have you heard what happened at the cathedral? No, what? Is everyone dead? People who'd been in the streets and faced the threat of the infection were being sheltered at the cathedral, per the Bachelor's order. He had had something in between a shelter and an isolation ward set up there. Last night, a disease carrier infiltrated it and infected the entire crowd with sand plague. That's horrible. Are they all dead? Yes, almost 400 people, and I have no doubt that the real culprit is behind our present calamity, is going to meet her end today. Who could it be? I'm positive that a certain Yulia Lyricheva is the perpetrator. Items belonging to her have been found at the cathedral. Waste no time, or she will escape the reckoning. Expose that warlock, or somebody else will warn her, or accuse someone else, yes? Will you and Katerina love me as before? Will you not give up on me if they ask for my head? Who would ever demand that from us? I am the governor. The Kanes are devastated by the loss of Simon, and I've just found out that the Olgimskis are equally devastated. The Termitary affair has come to light in view of the Inquisitor's arrival tomorrow. You are our heiress. You will carry on when we are no more. Who could tell me how to approach Yulia? She's fond of Eva, and Eva, it seems, is fond of her. Try talking to Eva. Alright, I will do that. But first, we will go pick up our side quest from Katerina at like 2 a.m. because the Changeling has no time gate. Thought she was just standing there T-posing for a second.
Temples were pierced with needles.
It's time to address... Are you done? It's time to address the younger generation of the feudals. Right? What will you ask of me today? Today we will attempt to convert Vlad the Younger. We'll search for allies among the termites. Whatever you say. I've thought of approaching Victor. He's a more powerful figure, but the Utopians are much too fierce. Our escapade yesterday must have infuriated Maria. How do I approach Vlad the Younger? He's a simple person. He doesn't need recommendations or introductions. That said, he is cynical. We need an incentive. He loves money most of all, but he has other weaknesses too. After all, he's not digging that well for the money. I doubt he's looking for treasure there. What am I to do? Ask his sister what he likes besides money. She'll be eager to talk about him. As soon as her light-filled thoughts fly towards him, he will feel Capella's sorrow for him. This will soften him and place him in our hands. That's what I'll do then. And I think we'll go do the side quest first. Because why not? Hey Alex, how you doing? I don't think you're supposed to be spawning yet, kid. Hey, Justice. Bartering, lockpicks. think I've got plenty still, yeah. Yes, I can actually breathe today, which is a massive improvement. The air is not, like, literally fucking toxic. I see a chance for violence, though. That's fun. Fucking maybe, come on. I'm still not over just how easy the Changeling's route has been so far. Like, I feel like that might change today because we're apparently getting kicked out of the Saburov house. But it's kind of insane, the differences. Hey, Capella.
Mark Immortal has announced that he knows of some rat problem.
Oh, it's you again.
What is it?
Have you forgotten something? What are you talking about? It's been a while since we last met. What measure is a while? Tell me about your brother. My brother? I don't even know what to tell you, especially since we've been out of touch for a while. So you're not close. All he ever thinks of is money. Well, money and step lore. He's crazy about it, but even that doesn't make him a good conversationalist. Step lore, you say? Yes, the legends and myths, rites and traditions. By the way, he asked for a book of fairy tales. My kids have copied one for him, but you're a step lore character yourself, it would seem. Yes, I think he'll be glad to see me. Haha. Can pass as a Shabnakadir. Hey, love ya. Not as fleshed out as Daniel and Artemy. Yeah, honestly though, like, easy combat with an infinite ranged attack after the shit show that was the middle of both Artemy and Danil's route, I will take it. Where am I going? I'm going to Cave Vlad the Younger. But yeah, like, it's an interesting mix because on one hand, it definitely isn't as fleshed out, like there's just not as much content, but what is there is like really interesting. Like, learning the actual lore finally after all this time is really cool. And it also seems to be a bit more broken than the other two routes. Also, you can call Vlad Olgemsky a fat fuck and tell him he's gonna die of heart disease, so that's a good time. Because on one hand, she's this strange fairy creature changeling, and on one hand, she's a 16-year-old and is an obnoxious 16-year-old. 50 followers for affiliate. On Twitch, if that's what you're referring to, love ya. Come closer, I am not afraid to speak with you. I can see you're in low spirits. I'm burdened by a heavy sin, my dear child. Just a day ago, I was waiting for you to come. I wanted to open my heart to you. If you were truly a saint, you'd be hearing my confession now. But it turns out you've tricked everyone. The holy healer has revealed her demonic grin. Capellus asked me to bring you your old book of fairy tales. Let me see. No, that's not our book of fairy tales. This one has some that weren't included in the Tale of the Suns, and not even in the Ugon. My sister had them copied by hand. Apparently, these things have never been written down before. Thank you. Just a little while ago, a present like this would have made me very happy. And now? And now it's reminding me that there's probably no use trying to get to the bottom of things that people aren't meant to know. I'm even wondering if I haven't incurred the Earth's wrath by inflicting such a wound on it. I guess I'll surrender to the worms at the termitary. That's the thing to do. No, don't do that. What for? It will be a symbolic death. Tomorrow the Inquisitor will reopen the termitary and find out who and when gave the order to board it up. No, I've made up my mind. I won't wait till I'm dragged out by the ear. I'm going to surrender voluntarily to those I subjected to such tortures and executions. Okay. I understand now. It was she. She stole your soul from me. She's already visited you, hasn't she? Didn't she? Yeah, the way the routes overlap is great, and it's like there seems to be a lot more of that in Clara's route than there was in the other two. Alright, but... So he's converted over, but then tomorrow we should still be able to decide who actually gets condemned, right? Because that's how it's worked in the other two routes. Because I don't know if he dies, I don't think I'll be able to get into the theater on day 12. Yeah, I mean, The Bachelor just doesn't know what the fuck's going on for like 99% of his route, which is honestly the best way to start this game, I think. Wait, what am I doing? I'm talking to Eva, right. My attention span today is non-existent. What happened at the cathedral? Don't you know? A woman sneaked mysteriously into the cathedral at dawn, passing through walls and doors. She kissed the lips of everyone who was sheltered there and gave them gifts. They all died, and the things they were clutching in their hands, those were Yulia's belongings. But it wasn't Yulia, was it? Oh no. The main suspect is a completely different person. Yes, Clara, it's you, and Yulia herself wants to talk to you. Will she agree to answer my questions candidly and without prejudice? I think you'll be the one doing the answering, and don't try to mesmerize her. These things don't work on Yulia. She's a rationalist. Be careful not to let her trap you instead. Oh, how I'd like to have a frank conversation with her. Then seize the moment. She'll spill the beans now. I'll try. Spill the beans seems like a very... not something Eva would say. Not something anyone, except for like maybe some of the kids, would say. Like, I feel like every once in a while, I feel like the English translation of this game should have probably gotten a second pass. Like, one more round of editing. But it's good. It's good. Man, is Yulia actually going to be relevant in Clara's route? Because she's been a pretty nothing character for the entire game so far. No, 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 fuck. Okay. Minor panic attack when the dust angels pop up every single time. Maybe we can commit some murders to get our reputation up too. That would be nice. Like, I feel most of the time... I don't know why things are so janky in Clara's route. Ow. Because I feel like random civilians are not supposed to be wandering around at the same time where these guys are. You kill stealing son of a bitch. I mean, it's not an issue if you know, don't run around massacring entire households of people. Which I may or may not have done earlier. You're just gonna stand there? Okay. Cool. Exactly. Got 2 Schmouder. I have no health items. Exactly. Not even your parents. Also the kids upstairs' parents. I killed every adult in this building who could fight back. Now give me your stuff. No, go away. Hey, Yulia.
What?
What happened at the cathedral? Wait a minute. Is the cigarette smoke bothering you? Shall I open a window? Let us talk, Clara. Let us discuss fateful invariability. Where laws of nature are concerned, Clara, you are a salient exception. But what does it suggest? Who was at the cathedral? Do you really have to ask? The item they found in the cathedral was my present to you. There are people who saw me give it to you. They will testify if need be. I've never seen you before. Tell your stories to someone else, my dear. I am impervious to your chicanery. Is that even a word? Probably. I don't know it, though. I won't surrender to the Inquisitor, although you shouldn't go back to the Sabarovs if you know what's good for you. You were proven guilty, and they have used your head as a guarantee to stay their own execution. It would appear that the powers that be didn't value their accomplishments too highly. Oof. The Sabarovs have adopted me. They wouldn't have believed such an absurd lie, and I literally just came from them saying that they would explicitly not do that, so... The Bachelor paid a visit to Alexander. He made an offer that Sabarov simply could not refuse. Well, they still have some affection for you, so I don't think they're going to have you arrested. However, you will no longer find shelter with them. Where will you stay? You can rest your head in my place, if you agree to humor me with a heartfelt confession. Confession? Well, what does the Bachelor want? What they all want is to gain favor with the Inquisitor arriving tomorrow. The Bachelor will not give in. He is compelled to find the carrier, whatever it takes. Having said that, if you have any part in the matter, you'd best avoid him at all costs. But if you're free of any guilt, find him before your sister does. There is no sister, I've made her up. Don't say that. Like, even if you think you have made her up, why would you say that to the people who thinks your sister is a murderer? Stop trying to call me. Telemarketer. Is that so? Who took my comb then? And the one that was found in the cathedral? Who took Laura's shawl and Anna's jewelry? Who pled guilty to Alexander the day before? People love me. I've done them so much good. I've even been called a saint. You, a saint? What kind of imbecile would call you that? Is there even a god that you believe in? You're a changeling, and your sainthood is the lamest kind of mimetic apery. You remind me of Anna Angel at times. She is utterly ludicrous, I grant you, a grimacing imp, if you will. You are a bit more serious than that. What are you saying? What are you even talking about? The Bachelor is an astute, perspicacious man. He's a dude. It is only a matter of time before he figures out which line of inquiry is most feasible. Before then, you could tell me, where does your sister stand in relation to you? How did she come to be? I doubt your inelegant fabrications were enough to bring her to life. What am I to do? Depends on who is asking. If you're innocent, you should seek out the Bachelor before he finds you himself. Speaking of which, a corpse was found yesterday, with its heart removed. A ghastly crime indeed, but the Bachelor, he figured out an absolutely scintillating way to use it to serve his own ends. He compares the blood he took from the corpse to the other blood specimens he's collected. So, if you are guilty, you may rest assured that this is going to end soon. If the guards were following you, they will be here any minute. I'll go look for him. Great. Am I going to be ambushed when I step outside this building? Well, I want to go stop by Katerina. So I guess Katerina and then Angel's house. And... oh, surprisingly no ambush, for once. This is the only route that doesn't involve you getting ambushed and getting your shit kicked in. I would love that to be the case. Because that sucks. That has sucked in every route where that's happened. And it's happened in every route other than this one. All two of them. Ah, child, do you have any drugs for me? Yeah, the ambush in Artemis route was fucking bullshit, and then you... is it even possible to not get infected in that jail cell? Because it didn't seem like it was. It was stupid, and it made me mad. Are you gonna kill me?
The wheel of my fortune has touched me in a dream.
It's no longer the time for converting the righteous daughter. We can't trust you anymore. Is it true that you've been deceiving us? I can't tell a lie, just like you. I'm your heiress. I don't understand a thing anymore. Find that damned rat and talk to it. Could everything be a lie, from the first word of it to the last? What do you want to learn from it? Try to expose it. If it clearly shows itself to be a liar, then my own prophecies are worthless too. And if it's telling the truth, ask him who you are. There's another creature, the albino. It said it was an earth spirit, but it too had made prophecies about today's events. Ask whoever you like. Have you lost hope? I feel that the sun is setting on the Sabarovs. There's too little time left. It's almost tomorrow. It's still like 4 a.m., but fine. Our reign has been short, and the price for it will be us turning from one of the town's most powerful people into some of its most miserable. Do you really need patronage from such people? I love you anyways. I don't have anyone besides you. Don't make me find another bed to sleep in, please. Oh, so that actually ended the quest. It's not gonna make me go talk to the creatures. I kind of want to go talk to the rat prophet anyways, just because it's such a strange... It's a rat prophet. Why would you not want to talk to it? But first we need to go chat, see if we can't find the Bachelor. The Bachelor is honestly kind of intimidating in this route. Like, he just straight up threatens to murder children consistently every time we see him. It's a little bit uncomfortable. Hello.
The host walks among us.
Here she comes. Got anything to say in your defense? And anyway, who are you? I'm a miracle worker. I believe that. I'll introduce you to the Inquisitor tomorrow. Let her deal with you. You'll stay at Eva's place for the night, under my surveillance. I suppose there'll be no objections? Check me. Am I really the disease? No, not you, oddly enough, I must say. Then let me go. Do you really think I'd let you go? I'll search myself while you stay here under lock and key. Wait. Looks like I have no other options. Wait, did that actually just fucking... Am I actually stuck here? Excuse you? Wait, no, but I had things to do. Hey.
What is there to talk about now?
I'm not my own enemy. Can I just go? No, damn it. Okay, so is it worth it? Is it gonna be worth it to go reload a save and look for my sister in the infected district, or do I just take the L on that side quest? Cause, what the fuck? I literally don't think there's anything else I can do for the day if I can't leave the house. Can I take his shit? Don't need that. Oh boy, I hope I don't starve to death, because I don't have enough food for the day, I don't think. Also, where is Eva? Is she going to go kill herself? I would like that to not be the case.
The wretched wound has...
Yeah, looks like there's nothing else I can do. The morning of the 6th day has come. It all ends in less than 7 days. The emissary arrives tomorrow. Yeah. It's the morning of day 6, fateful for the Changeling, who loses everything in the beginning, but gains a lot by the end of it. Do I? Do I gain a lot by the end of it? Are you sure? Yeah, no choice but to wait till morning. Well, fuck. Okay, I guess. Hope I don't starve. May have to reload and get some more food and do side quests and stuff. Oh, letter. Come to me. I'm waiting for you. You'll find me hidden over there, at the very edge of it. The child who sees me in her dreams and hears what the dead will tell her bring us together again. I want to talk to you. I want to protect you from trouble and defend from false friendships. For I am the best and the only friend you still have. We are much alike. Come to me. I would love to come to you. I am not capable of doing that, it looks like.
Too late now.
Alright, so let's see, it'll be, what, 5 hours till the next day? So day 6's Claire is super exciting. We sleep for 24 hours and that's the day.
The day is over. Your timely efforts allowed your supporters to remain unharmed.
Like shit, okay, I guess. Shut up.
Performance is being rehearsed at the theater.
Can I leave now?
You look unhealthy.
Well, looks like it's time. Get to the cathedral. Beware of everyone on your way. Hide from every shadow. When the Inquisitor receives you, speak only the truth, not that you'll have any other option. I always speak only the truth. Here, take some money. You might need it. If you're arrested and convicted, I'll know. Then I'll try to arrange for your life to be spared. By what means? If you really did spread the disease, I'll ask for you to be taken to the Thanatica for experimentation. Perhaps I'll have better luck getting you out of this miracle-abounding hellhole than I did with Simon. Thank you. Whoa, 1,000 gold, because I, you know, was really hurting for cash. And the Inquisitor cutscene. Like, this is the only route where I really don't need money. I do actually really like Aglaia. I didn't like her so much in the Bachelor route, but yeah, no, she's really cool. Got some kick-ass intro music too. I don't know why, but the dun dun dun, it always reminds me of like CSI Miami or one of those fucking shows. Ooh, what's this? That's cool. But first order business is actually going to be going up here and getting food. No, 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 no. Do not. Because I should be able to just break into some of the houses up there without issue. Because I am very close to starving to death. It just said an infected district, so I think probably over here, but then it also, like that note seemed to imply that she was hiding out with Grace, so I don't know. I mean, I could reload and play through it, but like, I don't want to. Yeah, exactly. I mean, sure, I'll save scum when I do stupid shit, but like, I don't know. That didn't seem worth it to reload it. Especially like, I completed the daily quest, so none of my bound were gonna be infected. What's back here? Nothing worth getting punched. Yeah. Like, shit like this I'll save scum through just because it's more to avoid being annoyed. Meats. Actually, oh, wait, too late. I was gonna say, oh, I'll trade with you first, but apparently not. I should actually probably use the drapery. Yeah, and like nobody bats an eyelash at the main characters eating just like, you know, 20 pounds of raw meat. Like, just eat half a cow, bloody. That's fine. Ow! I'm convinced that if it was an option, Artemy would eat human flesh. Like, he would cut meat off of people and eat it. There's no doubt in my mind that he would do that. I'm going to want this. I'll come back for that piece of fish later. I've got so many alpha tablets and nothing to do with them. That is much better. Yeah, I can like sometimes get that to work, but it doesn't seem to be particularly reliable, so we'll do that like on our way out. I feel like you should be able to trade crackers because they're kind of useless otherwise for like actual food. Why are you just Blair Witching in the dark corner? Fucking freaky ass kids. Nope. Oh, Artemy can trade crackers? I never realized that. Wow, I have no health. That's not great. Okay, now we'll go talk with Aglaya. And hope she doesn't try to shank me or something. Motherfucker. Okay. Thought I got infected there. Hello. Can I come in, please? I need to see the Inquisitor. So you've escaped. Don't tell me they let you walk. The orders were to hang you by the neck until dead. What? Who are you talking about? Weren't you trying to get to the Inquisitor just now? I suppose that didn't turn out well in the slightest. You weren't even allowed to present yourself to a gracious ladyship. Be thankful there's no armed guard around the cathedral right now. They ran off for a moment to escort you to the gallows. What was I arrested for? You're being hunted, aren't you? They did, however, get a bit ahead of themselves there. At least they should have announced you to the Inquisitor. Well, the good goons went out of their way to be useful. They had failed to catch the man-eater back when they reported to Sabarov, so they went for something quick and dirty this time. What can I do to keep my cover? Whatever, stop pestering. Yeah, that's fair enough. Although, I reckon the Inquisitor wouldn't mind talking to you, but until you've made your introduction, it's best to remain incognito. Hey, give me your costume. No, there's no way I'm giving you mine, but I can tell you where to find another one like it. When Executor's cloaks become infected, they get dumped next to the large burial pit in the earth. Wait for me. Wait, so are people gonna attack me? Like, actually this time? No. Good. Man, I didn't realize just how useful having the infected, like the map of the infected districts was. Like, I still wouldn't pay for it in the other routes. Like, if I replayed this game, which I'm not going to replay this game, but if I did, I still wouldn't pay for it. But it's really nice that Claire gets them just automatically. Yeah, I'm planning on streaming Pathologic too. Oh, fuck. Someone throw a knife at me. Yep, Pathologic 2. So, the Haruspecs were out in the DLC for that. Now, I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do after. I'm gonna have to find some other game to stream. Because I've been doing this for like so long. Yeah, you throw a knife at me. That's fucking rude, dude. I'm just gonna leave. Yeah, I've been thinking after Pathologic 2, maybe trying some of the studio who made this game has other games that look interesting, so I was thinking about trying some of their other games. God, no, honestly, once I do Pathologic 2 once, I think I'm gonna be done with Pathologic. Because as much as I love the story of this game and the atmosphere, actually fucking playing it is kind of a lot. Yeah, the Void looked really good. And I have heard that Pathologic 2 is a much more enjoyable experience to play, but yeah, I'm over it. I'm very over the Gorkon River City. I'm ready to play Pathologic 2 and then be done for it for at least like a long time. Maybe not forever, but for a while. I mean, hopefully, yeah. Hopefully they'll release The Bachelor at some point, but I don't have a whole lot of faith that they'll... Like, I'd love for them to have all the different routes, fuck. But I have zero expectations. But yeah, I'll definitely like come back to Pathologic 2 and play the new routes as they come out. Didn't I come here to get robes in one of the other routes as well? Maybe the Bachelor's? Can I get in here? Are there any corpseified executors? Can I get... Okay. Are there any executors on the ground nearby? Am I missing something incredibly obvious? Probably. That's usually the case. Do I just have to like find an executor and murder him? Is that how I get the uniform? What about down here? This is close by. No. Fine. Let me in. Because in the Bachelor's route, don't you like fuck around here for a while and then do that stupid riddle puzzle with the 3 executors to figure out who's lying? And that's how you get the robes in his route? Because I'm not like, I don't see one here. I'm not just being a complete dipshit, right? So where else would it be? Well, we've got this. Little sister, there she is again. I can see now that she is precisely who she pretends to be. I definitely need to find her. The infected district is the last place to search. For where else might she hide herself? If somebody drives her out, the pestilence will leave with her, but if she's allowed to stay, the disease will remain as well. But now there's all these infected districts. I don't want to look through all of them. What the fuck? I don't know what I'm doing. The letter was from yesterday. She appeared before me in a dream, looking scared and miserable. She said, "They persecute me, they hunt me, they try to track me down. They are so close to capturing me that I had to change my hideout 4 times in a single day. I am covering up here at the brink of the town, where they won't find me so easily. From the windows I see 2 bonfires being lit. Are they trying to smoke me out? Are they going to put a watcher atop the ruined stairway surrounded by columns? Come to me." Oh. Oh, so that's a new one. I thought that was... okay. Stairway surrounded by columns. That's that, right? But then... the bonfires are over here. Where's the other one? Maybe somewhere in here would make sense, because that's also another stairway surrounded by columns, I believe. And you could probably see both from somewhere over here. Maybe. Maybe. It is 3 in the morning, so I've got lots of time. I can go fuck around over there and look for things. Oh! Oh! Shit, okay, yeah. It's just hidden completely fucking invisibly in the grass. Man. Glad I somehow managed to see that. Okay, so we've got the Executor Cloak, so we can go talk to Aglaya. And I can go look around these houses on the way over there. Making progress. Because, yeah, in this, it... the brink of town, so it's going to be on the edge. I can see 2 bonfires being lit. Put a watcher or... so yeah, I think it'll be somewhere in here. Right? That doesn't make sense because there's no way that a house near this, a house on the edge of this would have to be there. There's no bonfires over there. Yeah, I do like where it kind of leaves you to figure things out. It's not just, you know, Skyrim where you get quest markers for literally everything. Fallout 1 is a fantastic game. Okay. So I guess I'll just start looking through houses here. And I'm gonna do a bit of save scumming just so I can run through houses without worrying about being infected. see if Claire is even in them, and then if she is in them, I'll actually like go back and search for her and try to get to her without getting infected. Oh shit, there she is. First try. Okay. So now I need to get to her and get out without actually, Oh wait, I've got clothes that help me from getting infected. So can I... Provides no protection from infection. Okay. Well, I do have that. And hopefully that... tiny bit of protection. Okay, but we can go upstairs and talk to our sister for the first time. Get up the stairs, please. Thank you. And there she is. Talk to me.
Changed. Or
Oh shit. Being here is such a torment. This place is cold, gloomy, full of pain, and worst of all, devoid of the slightest warmth or comfort. How can anyone be made to suffer this for so long? Why did you do this to us? Why don't you just resolve everything already, so we could be out of here? So I found you at last, sister. I'm no sister of yours. Do you really not recognize me? No, I don't recognize you. Then we should part ways quickly before something bad happens. Except I don't want to let you go. Even though I'm afraid to touch you, I feel sorry for you. Hence I love you, my dear sister. Maybe more than any living being on this earth. I love you too. Oh, and that got me an achievement. Hold up. What the fuck was that for? Just talking to her? I don't know. Whatever. I do like me some achievements. You're so sweet. Such eyes. They're not like mine at all. And I've been missing you so much. Wait, no. Talk to me. So... But if we tell her to leave and she's the plague carrier, isn't she just gonna infect more districts? So wouldn't it be better to tell her to stay here? You need to leave at once. See, the whole place is infected. You know as well as I do that the infection won't do anything to me. I can't go anywhere now. I'm now hated by those who used to love me. They torture me, they burn me and hurl stones at me. I have to hide. Why is it then any place you visit becomes infected? Oh, how is that my fault? I came here because I needed a place to hide from those who are out there hurting me. They've got fire and steel, their henchmen are ferocious, and what do I have to stave them off with? Only this. They're too scared to get closer. Those who've remained faithful to me can't do anything to protect me. Who are those faithful? Simple folk, commoners, outcasts, non-bounds, but they've been unafraid of him who's been my only friend all this time, who's taken the blow for me. They're taking care of him, of this absurd and impossible creature, a living thing made of dead matter. Simon? They didn't turn him into a scapegoat for all their sins and murders. I know who you're talking about. It's that albino, the creature from the steppe, maybe? Well, I guess that did something. I'm gonna get out of here before I get infected. She's left the district. The disease will follow the changeling soon, leaving this place. The district, thus the purified, will surely make a fine present for the Inquisitor. However, some of the townsfolk still take her for a saint instead of villain. These places where people are still devoted to her are where I must search. Okay. Like, am I stupid, or did that not clarify anything? Or both. Very likely both. So now I only have more It clarified it? Okay. Like, that's pretty good. Okay. I'll give it to you. Ooh. Fucking rat jump scared me. Oh my god. Interesting that the executor uniforms don't actually give you any protection from plague. Speaking of which, I should probably actually put it on. Oh my god. So many rats. Alright, how did you recognize me? It's simple. No other executor could approach the cathedral from that direction at this time. You are the Changeling, but don't you fret, I won't turn you in. Can I see the Inquisitor now? The Inquisitor is conducting an interrogation right now, torturing the Kane Elders. Come afternoon, we'll see what comes of your visit. That won't be a long wait. Okay, well, I guess I can go loot some more of these houses in the meantime. Get some food and then sleep at Eva's. Maybe find some schmouder if we're real lucky. Nope. You got anything from me? That's not what I wanted to do. Barter. Nope, nothing. I will take all of this random raw meat you have lying around. Which can't be sanitary. Like, would you trust random raw meat you found in some guy's house? I know I wouldn't. And I'm outie. Please go down the stairs. Alright, and then we should be good to just sleep until noon, right? We'll actually see daylight today. have no inventory space. It's not great. I feel like you're definitely not supposed to be able to sleep in any open bed. And I'm also very concerned that Eva Yan isn't here anymore. Does that mean the Bachelor drove her to suicide again? The morning of the 7th day has come. Even the Inquisitor will not help you defeat this enemy. It all ends in less than 6 days. Day 7, in which the Changeling confirms her sainthood once again and sees the demons gang up on her. And we got a letter. The Inquisitor's orders. Bring this Changeling to me without delay. Her case must be investigated immediately, and she must be court-martialed. If she attempts to escape or use some psychophysical trick, do not hesitate to shoot her. Also, be sure to take all necessary arrangements to effect death by hanging. What is it with everyone wanting to shoot this 16-year-old child? I mean, I get that they think she's the cause of the plague, but that seems a little bit extreme. Like, hey, I think this actual child might be making people sick. Kill her. Like, really? That's the best response you have? Now let me in. Come in, aren't you afraid? A little, honestly. Aglaya's a bit intimidating.
No need to rush. The matter requires composure and self-possession.
Bring her in. Let me take a closer look at her. Well, I've expected more than this. Much more. You look nothing like a messenger of the supreme power. So how can you prove that you're a true miracle worker and not just an unsightly changeling pretending to be one? My deeds speak for themselves. All that your deeds suggest is that you're a dangerous fraud. Is anyone prepared to vouch for you other than the Bachelor, who you could have easily swayed? The ones I've cured. Commoners. And who's going to go around looking for them amid all this chaos? It's certainly beyond my resources. Well then, how do I know that you are you? I don't know. Alright, your word will be enough, then why even ask me all that bullshit then? Make a statement then. Enunciate your identity. Who are you? My name is Clara. I am the miracle worker.
There is an eternal order that fate itself has predetermined. It is due to this order that things happen the way they should.
Okay.
A preordained path.
Poor child. I was all indignation just a moment ago, but I feel only pity now. The things that happen in this land. Another victim of those deceiving bastards. Don't you know miracles are impossible? Who's deceiving me? Do you mean the Sabrovs? No, the powers that be. They deceived you, like they did everyone else. The Sabrovs are also victims of their scheming. They, the Sabrovs, wanted you to strike at the disease carrier. But you shouldn't have killed anyone. No member of the Circle is to blame for this outbreak. The logic of the world is, such is the law. The powers that be could not have deceived me. I know what they're really worth. Miracles violate the world. They're abusive in nature. When the world was conceived, it was conceived as a coherent whole, without any contradictions. Harmony is the main, indeed the only component of any universe. However ugly a world may be, however unfair it may seem, it's nonetheless harmonious. Look around you, or is this what you call harmony? Of course I do. Or do you suppose harmony is the same as beauty, you dim, pathetic creature? I'm not talking about beauty. I'm talking about the miracle of salvation. And who do you think you are, daring to interfere in a supreme design? What could the consequences be of your meaningless actions? I don't know who I am either. It seems I'm a soul that's been put on trial before you, shortly before its impending death. Driven by either compassion or anger, you've had the audacity to tamper cruelly with the finest fabric of creation, severing and rebinding threads that aren't for you to sever or rebind. It being the prerogative of a thousandfold greater mind than all of our paltry ones combined. I didn't give myself that prerogative, or are you already putting me on trial as a thief, to be hanged alongside robbers and looters? I'll tell you why you're a thief later. I just need to see you in action first, so that I can finally convince myself. Did the Bachelor inform on me? Did he say that I'm the personification of the disease? That's not true. I know, that's your sister. A twin, right? And an identical one. Impossible to tell apart from you. I wonder why I'm not seeing double like the others. Why have you come here alone? Alone? I'm not sure of that. My, oh my. You know what? Tell me about your past, girl. Who are your mother and father? Where are you from? What did you do before you came here? Who saw you on your way? I can't. I don't know who's acting under my guise right now. I can only feel their hands. So you won't tell? Then I will. You're insane, my child. Deranged. You have a split personality disorder. Schizophrenia, perhaps. What you think of as reality is sometimes replaced by an illusion, to reappear when its true vivid fullness later. A nice vision, isn't it? An all-round nice one. The only thing it can't explain is you're still being alive. Okay, so what am I to do? I'll make up my mind by this evening, and that's if I like you. For now, you'll do what I tell you to. I'd like to see you alter the fabric of creation. Or more exactly, I'd like to convince myself that you can do nothing of that sort, that you're a mere changeling rather than someone who incites the change. What does that mean? You'll begin with the Saburovs. Do to them what they made you do to their subjects. Ask them. Find out how guilty they themselves think they are. True culprits are better than others at avoiding taking responsibility. Yeah, we've got some shit to talk about. And mind you, I need you here with a report before the end of the day, or else I'll kill you. What the hell did I ever do to you? I've been sent here to smother the disease and reinstate the law. Plague or miracle worker, in my eyes you're a menace either way. I won't go soft on you. Remember, I'm keeping you on a long leash. Alright, I'll do as you say. Alright, let's go interrogate the Saburovs. I'm looking forward to this. Because yeah, they definitely deserve to have their heads fucked with a little bit at least. And, like, I can't imagine that we don't have hooks on them, right? Like, we know shit about both of them. We've been doing their dirty work for this entire time. There's no way that we can't hypnotize them. Or mesmerize them, whatever. Speaking of mesmerize, I watched this movie called Cure. It's really good. It kind of like, with the way the supernatural elements work, it kind of reminds me of Pathologic. Like, they've got kind of a similar vibe. And you can watch it for free on archive.org. It's good. It's a good movie. I liked it. The translation is unfortunately not great because it's subbed from Japanese. Speaking of movies, I've also been watching the entirety of the Conjuring franchise. Those movies kind of suck, but they're also, like, really entertaining. Like, they're not good, but they're fun. Nobody's got any schmouder. Is it actually a thing that children are more likely to have schmouder in the earlier parts of the run? Because I feel like it is.
Bachelor will be helping the Inquisitor now.
Aren't you forgetting something? It seems like you have no memory of yesterday. Must be the morphine. Oh, I can't talk to her. Just don't find many kids once a lot of districts are infected. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Neither the sun nor death can be looked at without winking. Who said that?
My reign has been a brief one. One can both gain everything and lose everything in an instant. Oh, wait, that just ended the conversation.
Bachelor discovered he was hiding under the Executor's mask. Turns out it wasn't the powers that be.
I've come to you as an envoy of the Inquisitor. Well, that is entirely lawful. What does the Inquisitor want from me? She's ordered me to question you the way I used to question others upon your orders. I'll ask you my way, and you will give answers. All right, let's do it your way. But before I sign my own death warrant, I'd like you to find out a certain thing that greatly intrigues me. It won't save me, but perhaps it will help towards a better understanding of my motives. Fine, what is it? I believe this town has been doomed from the outset, and if I'm right, there's at least a degree to which our actions could be justified. So here goes. I anticipate that some very powerful people share my views. Find out one last thing for me. By whom and with what instructions were the three envoys sent here? The Bachelor, the Inquisitor, and the Commander. Why? It's clear at this point that all three emissaries are destroyers. Not one of them is even considering the option of preservation, the future creative development. Find out, then, what orders these destroyers have been given. I'm interested in knowing who instructed these destroyers, and with what rationale. Why do you need to know that? Don't you understand? I can die with a clear conscience if I know that those pulling the strings also believe the town to be doomed. Otherwise, I'll go mad. Find that out for me, child. Then I'll tell you everything, and make you my heiress even as you condemned me to death. Cool, yeah, fine. The Bachelor won't be at home. He's searching for undercover agents. Another thought-provoking detail, by the way. He's searching for undercover agents of the powers that be to turn over the Inquisitors for execution. They've been hiding behind Executors' masks. I'll find him. Right, I mean, like... Isn't one of them, like, right there? I'll go to the theater and ask him, but I'm pretty sure. Actually, I don't really remember where the other ones was. I know one of them was here and one of them was, like, somewhere in here. So yeah, we'll go to the theater and maybe we'll get map markers. We've got plenty of time still, so it's fine. Look, a child. 2 childs. Let's see if they have any drugs. You don't. after that long, unnecessary conversation because I clicked the wrong damn thing. Okay, and you also know. Every time I go past this, like, ruin thing, I just, like, immediately get annoyed because of, in the bachelor's route, I got stuck there and had to replay the entire day. Ooh, little blonde girls, they have schmouter often. They're actually worth going after. Do you have schmouter? Because I think I actually have stuff to trade. No. Fine. I'm kind of surprised that I haven't seen any infected bound. Like, it may just be because I haven't been going everywhere, but maybe there aren't. Maybe I'm doing good. Who the fuck knows? I don't, for sure. Ah, another child. Underage drug dealer with nothing to sell. Oh. I mean, hang on. Can I kill this rat first? Can I just check back here first? Because this is where one of them are. Or do they not even spawn? Right? One of them was back here. Do they not even spawn until after I talk to the theater guy? Thought I was far away enough, but no. They're gone. Bro. Please. Hey. Where are the executors that were outside? What the hell?
What?
Ugh, fine. You don't have anything good to say. What about you? Do you know? Will you talk to me? No? Will someone talk to me? So you're representing the law. Then I'd like to ask you a question which has been weighing on my mind for days. Go ahead and ask. Why am I being hounded as a thief? What does that mean? It means that this is your nature. It means that this is your preordainment. As to what exactly it is that you've stolen, that's just the question I'm trying to find the answer to. What kind of a theft can possibly upturn every foundation of existence? It's no wonder that the law is after you. You're a great criminal indeed. Is that why my bound are, by and large, all criminals? Your bound are no mere criminals. They're wicked to a rare degree. That's because they've broken the law. They are to blame for all the evil that has flooded the world. Isn't it too cruel to blame a handful of people for all the evil in existence? We're inherently evil, Clara. Evil is what defines human nature. An attempt at self-discovery is a provocation. Don't make the mistake that your doomed counterparts are making now. Stand down. I won't leave until I fulfill my calling, even if it's evil. You still have time. I'm going to use you in my experiments. You see, I know who we all really are, while some, including your counterparts, don't know yet. I'm going to watch you tread the same path. And if I'm guessing correctly, you really have those abilities. This place won't forgive you for it, and neither will I. Well, be my guest. That was remarkably not helpful. Fuck. Okay, so where are they? Are you supposed to just, like, remember where they were from the bachelor's route? Because I know one of them was around here somewhere. But does not seem to be. And I don't really remember where the other two were. I think one of them was by the bone steak lot. And I mean, if there's no reason to come all the way back here, I might just reload that save where I was over by the Sabarovs. Because there doesn't seem to actually be any point in going over there. Okay. So I think one was in the bone steak lot. Right? Wasn't someone over here? Someone useful? Maybe? No? Everyone's just hiding from me today. Nobody wants to talk. Well, no, the actual traitor was in this here somewhere, but where? Was he by the theater? Oh my gosh, I just don't remember. What's going on over here? Hi. What are you doing? We have been waiting for you, Harbinger. We believe you, as do many others. I'll gather the rest. Ah. Yeah, I'm the Harbinger. Where shall I take you? Take me to any shelter? Well now, let us go. Show us your miracle. Give us your blessing so that our setup is never discovered, and we are not attacked on the way. Bless our feet, Harbinger. Here it is. Go ahead and run away when you know I was in the right. Ah! God damn. Yeah, you know what? No, I'm not getting infected by rats for no reason. Okay, so I feel like I don't know what the hell is going on there and I should come back later, but I'm definitely gonna make a note of that. For now, I do want to find the Bachelor. So yeah, I think the third one was by the theater. He was like out behind it, so we can check there. Oh, wait. The Bachelor, he goes to the theater to get the Executor Max so he can talk to them, right? So, yes, theater? I think. Because none of the Executors are actually out. Or they don't seem to be. Hello. Ah! My sweet floppy puppy. She's been pouting because I took away her squeaky toy while I was streaming because she got a new squeaky toy today. And when she has it, it's just constantly squeaking all the time. It's great. It makes her happy though. But yeah, not something I think any of you guys want to listen to. Alright, let's try this again. Off to the theater. And there should be a moving cloud over there. Yep. I'll just pop in here to get rid of the rat. I will abuse the mechanics of this game as much as I damn well please. I see her. Like 3 out of the 4 Schmouters that I've gotten from children's in this game, from children, have come from these ones. Not this time, but I think they do have a higher likelihood of having Schmouter. Hey, there he is. I've been looking for you for a hot minute. Fancy running into you here. That's lucky. You did come here out of compassion, right? Do me a favor and run a little errand for me. I'll pay you most generously. What errand? You see, there was an accident yesterday. A most esteemed gatherer, one of those half-human freaks, you know, lost his pretty young wife to the deafness of our good friend the Haruspecs. A Twirine bride. Yes, I promised to compensate the gatherer for his loss, as I feel I had been partly to blame. I was meaning to send him some money, but then the inconsolate widower asked for a weapon. If you give this to him, you'll get precisely the sum I would have given him. Is this how one gets rid of competition around here now? Nonsense. I'm just fulfilling my moral obligation towards the esteemed gatherer. So, will you do it? Fine. Anything for the Ripper. Oh, except I can't actually carry it. Hang on. drop some knives. I don't actually need knives. Just one more fetch quest. Or errand. I mean, I don't even need money, but I assume that I have to do this before he'll actually talk to me, so... Like, I really don't need money. I've got 12 grand and I can't trade with anyone except for, bad grief. Nope, 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 nope. I can't get around this, really? Okay, I can get out through here. I was gonna be real annoyed if I had to go, like, all the way around. Nah, I can just cut over here. Let's go give the worm a gun, because that's gonna end well. Hello, sir. Bodo's vein is getting colder. Mother Sook is covering us with her skin. The bachelor asked me to give this to you. You did want a weapon, right? Aye. Don't know how to fire it, but it'll be useful anyhow. Yes, and may every bullet hit its mark. Thank you. Have some blades. Good tight blades they are. See those gnarly white roots? Them's the proper stuff. Make yourself some twirine. Sweet, thick, smoky. I don't know if I should. Also I can't pick it up. I mean, I guess I can drop some hooks. I don't know. Oh wait, I can both of those. Alright, and then back to the bachelor. I don't know, because Claire can't actually make twirine, right? But I imagine she can sell it to someone? Maybe trade it for twirine extract at Andrews? Because, I mean, it says it's valuable. But it's only valuable if I find someone who I can actually trade with. Okay, and then we just need to go in the general up that way direction. Is the reputation loss getting faster as the route progresses? I feel like it is. Ooh, and we can talk to the rat prophet while we're here. Because that's always fun. See if he's got anything new to say. Because I missed my chance to talk to him on day 6. Alright, I did your errand.
Coming before the Inquisitor voluntarily is the only feasible option.
So you did wiggle your way out of it, didn't you? Well, I've given the weapon to that bogey. Good. Fortunate in every respect. That weapon keeps jamming anyways. It's next to impossible to fire it and hit anything. So I suppose everyone will be contented in the end. What did he say? Something phlegmy. Are you sure it was the right gatherer? Their faces are so alike, if you can call them faces. Front of their heads. It was the one, no mistake. Alright, do you need some money? Sure. Why not? Yeah, I'll take 5 grand.
Yes.
I need to ask you an intimate question. Be honest. I'll find out eventually anyways. I'd rather just hear it from you. If that was supposed to frighten me, it didn't. It's not like you're ever going to think anything good of me, no matter what you hear from whom. Listen up, Plague Girl. A matter of utmost importance is about to go to the dogs. This is while I'll trade my frankness for an executor's mask. One of these. The very thing. Are you surprised? Not in the slightest. It'll fit you very well. So, you wanted to ask about something sensitive. Tell me what led to your being here. Ah, I'm making no secret of that now. I can barely stop myself from grabbing passers-by by their collars and torturing them with my terrible tale. Do you think that the powers that be knew all along that the town was doomed? No. The powers that be are anxious to save the town. That's what matters to them, even though they've sent me on this blasphemous mission, couched in charitable rhetoric. But I'm going to make them sorry for being so Jesuit about it, especially with Aglaya insisting that the town can't be saved. Indeed, why not? This town is a most unfortunate synthesis of irreconcilable opposites. They're gnawing at each other, coupled forcibly by an extraneous will like two of the same pole of a magnet. Spirit can't be contained by everyday life matter. The town may have nurtured a miracle into existence, but it must be released now. And here, as you can see, Aglaya is right. And what are her instructions? I don't know, but I can give you a tip. She's been surprisingly forthright with the Haruspecs. Ask him. Perhaps he'll share her confessions with you. I don't suppose the feelings have been mutual. And where's the Haruspecs now? I met him an hour ago. He was on his way to the termitary, specifically to its short block. Well, here's hoping he's still alive. The short block is the smaller one with the blue door, right? And we needed to go talk to him anyways about why he was sent here, so that's convenient. And kind of weird that Alexander wanted us to also talk with the commander about why he's been sent, because he hasn't been sent yet, right? He doesn't get sent till, like, day 9, I think. Okay. I can hear a rat nipping at my heels, so we'll duck in here. And straight back out, and this way. I think if we loop around here, that'll be the best way to get up to the termitary, right? Should be. Ah! Oh, looks like Sticky got infected. Right? He's not dead. Yep, he's sick. Stand your guard. We have the Schmouter, but I think I'd rather wait till the last day to heal people. So, if I can't heal everyone, I can at least prioritize who gets healed. But I feel like in the other routes I had more people infected by now. Which might be a good sign? Maybe? Hey, Artemy.
Just wash your hands of it.
Help me out, will you, Clara? Probably have to one way or the other. No, what is it? I've promised to help a certain poor family. They gave me shelter once. Now I want to correct at least some of the wrongs inflicted upon them by the Bachelor. What? The Bachelor has wronged them. Does it sound crazy to you? Why on earth? It shouldn't. After the raid, he had promised to get their father out of jail, but I suppose he then had more important business to attend to. The man died in custody along with dozens of other innocents. And how are you planning on helping them? Give them these 5 vials, will you? They're an extract of, well, you don't need to know. You see, I can't leave this place. I think now I have a chance to create my panacea before the day ends. Okay, where do these people live? I don't know, but they were supposed to come to my cellar. They're probably waiting for me there now. Fine, give me the vials. Ugh, now we have to go all the way down there. Are these just Twyrene extract? Yeah. Nothing I can actually use for myself, so I guess we will give them to this random family. I'm going the wrong way, as per usual. Yeah, there's a lot more of just really fucking boring fetch quests in Clara's route than there were in the others, which is disappointing for how interesting the lore bits are. It's like, you know, once you actually get there, it's cool to talk to the people, but there's just not all that much going on mechanically. And I forgot that I was going to talk to the Rat Prophet. Good lord. This is a dead end. Okay. All right. I mean, is it even pathologic if you're not bored and frustrated walking around town all day to get to your next objective. That seems like a core element of the experience. You have to be just as miserable as the characters in-game are. Hello, random NPCs. I've been sent by Barack. Who's that? You don't know. The Haruspecs. Ah, I see. What did he say? It didn't work out? He asked me to give you these vials. So, there are still honest people. Not everything is lost in this world then. Yep, takes all sorts. Bye. I don't really care. Just take the shit so I can say I did the thing and get the stuff. It's like, in all the other routes, Artemy ends up having to move out of that basement. But when you actually play as the Haruspecs, you're there for the entire route. Which I noticed when I was playing it, and it seems strange. I don't know if that was just like an oversight, or if like they needed to have you have access to the crafting stuff and couldn't move the still or something. But it was noticeable and strange. The characters always do worse when you're not in control. Yeah. Yeah, I get that. But there's even a couple points where, like, in the dialogue of the Haruspecs, they make it seem like you're going to move. Oh, fuck. And then you just don't. It was just a little weird thing I noticed when I was playing as him. But yeah, with The Bachelor especially, you really feel that when you were playing him, he was a much better person. Because, like, he is, like, borderline psychotic, violent rage demon when you're not in control of him. Okay, it's 4 p.m. We've actually had to do things on this day. That's new. I'm actually a little bit concerned about running out of time. It's a feeling I haven't felt in this route before. I've given them the vials. So, this man, is he alive and well? They thanked you, called you a benefactor. At first I thought you were an evil spirit, and you, as it turns out, really go around helping people. Here, take this. It's for you. Thank you. You're not as bad as I thought either. Cool, more money. I'll take that. I need to talk to you. Wait, time enough. Tell me, the executors do have free passage on the closed districts, don't they? Do you need an executor's cloak? How did you know? I just did. Take it, and now answer my questions. What did you want to ask me? Look at me. What did the Inquisitor tell you? You and your questions. I can't just go and reveal other people's secrets, especially not to you. I'm only interested in one thing. Those who sent her, what do they want? Ah, well, there's an underhanded game going on there. The powers that be are playing everyone at once, killing several birds with one stone. For every single thing that misfires, they have a backup plan. They turn every failure to their advantage. This woman is one of those stones. It doesn't matter what the stone hits. Those are just her suspicions, though. I might even say her epiphanies. So she had that epiphany in your presence? Yes, exactly. I was impressed too. She must be very unhappy, right? The powers that be gave her hypocritical orders. They need this town with all the warts that have grown upon it. They're interested precisely in this living mutant, but to preserve all of it is a task as amoral as it is impossible, which is why they're disguising this objective as something else. In short, they utter one command and imply another. And why is preserving the town amoral and impossible? Not the town. The town proper ought to be saved all right. But in their parlance, the town means the entire order of things. This pump that sucks half-humans out of the ground, who then feed children to that horrible tower over there. The envoy thinks that this system is doomed, hence the ongoing disaster. And so the Inquisitor's going to defy her orders and cut into this town's living flesh? Seems like it, sort of, but I'm not entitled to an opinion here. And what about the commander? Did you talk about him? What commander? Commander who? I see. No further questions. Okie dokie. Time to go back to Alexander. Big Daddy Saburov. Yeah, I can't say I really thought that we were going to get a whole lot of information about Block since he's not even in town yet. And really the leaders seem to be the only ones who even know he's coming. Hi, puppy. What you up to?
Yes.
Oh. I've fulfilled your request. I don't need to be retold what others had to say. I'd like to hear it in your own words. Well? The envoys have turned into destroyers against the will of those that sent them here. The powers that be only want one thing, and that's to preserve the town at any cost. Which means that I am beyond forgiveness. Do you love your town, Father? Its development was gradual. That is the key to all that has happened. Each new addition grew out of the one before it, like branches on a tree. The fruit was too heavy. It broke the tree. The Inquisitor is convinced that it's unnatural. An unnatural town. And yet it embodies the entirety of the logic of human existence. Its animality evolved into its humanity, and its humanity gave birth to its superhumanness. A desire for miracles, an endeavor to achieve the impossible, are inherent to humans. However ugly the particular form they might take, who can dare deprive humans of a dream? Have I answered your questions, Father? Yes. Spare me your formulas. I will answer your questions candidly and without prejudice. Everything is seemingly self-evident anyways. War crimes and crimes against the state are the only kinds of crimes that warrant the death penalty without the need to worry about a possible judicial error. Why do you blame yourself for what's happened here? If anyone is to blame for it all turning out this way, it's me. The ruler is always responsible for the suffering of the populace. I bear no blame for the outbreak of the epidemic, but the blame for the devastation it's wrought upon our town is mine and mine alone. A force like that is impossible to oppose. You may convict me now. Hand me over to the Inquisitor. Katerina and I took counsel last night. We had foreseen this outcome. Yet my wife believes that you'll gain much more if you keep us alive for now. You will soon need people who are prepared to die. I know. Have you talked to Katerina yet? Talk to her. She still bears you no ill will. And now her goodwill is no longer muddled with the considerations of either power or duty. We are both prepared to die. And another thing, the rod is open to you just as before. Goodbye. I will tell the Inquisitor of all that I've heard here. Cool. So I think I'll finish the daily quest and then go see what the fuck the albino is doing in the middle of the city. And we'll chat with Katerina real quick too.
Bachelor will be helping the Inquisitor.
What are you going to tell me now? Have you talked to the Inquisitor? I've heard she's cleared you of all charges. Yes, for some reason it didn't take her long to stop doubting my innocence. Well, the tide has turned. The Sabarovs have been stripped of power. When one falls from a great height, one cannot but fall to one's death. We have been given very little time to transfer our power, both the power of the sword and the power of the spirit. What now? Now you will be my envoy to Maria Cana. Tell Maria that I am abdicating from my throne as a mistress and bequeathing my position to another. Find out from her what Simon is saying about my successor as the mistress of the humble. She will not dare lie. Maria, she'll tear me to pieces. She will not dare. She'll know who I'm referring to. She's been studying you from afar for a long time now. An act like that would shake the foundation of our little cosmos. Balance between the three nodes must be maintained. She won't dare upset it. But who was the Sabarov mistress before you? There was one. Don't ask for her name. Go now. Don't you dare hesitate. This is an issue I cannot resolve on my own. Fear nothing. I will ask her. So, looks like Maria, then, the Inquisitor? And is this where we ascend to the rank of Mistress? Nothing, nothing, and nothing. That sounds about right. But we're trying.
Did you see anything weird on your way here?
Katerina has asked me to tell you that she's abdicating from her throne as a mistress. Is she? That's been long overdue. An event like this means the Inquisitor's arrival was worth the wait indeed. In whose favor? Katerina wants to know what Simon is saying about it. You're a funny girl. He doesn't exactly appear before me in the mirror, you know. It's only in scary tales that spirits talk in hollow voices from under the ground. But here's good news for you. Simon really can testify about the mistress of the humble. How? Just like that, you see. It's strange that Simon is still alive, diffused, as it were, within the town itself. We can feel his presence. He claims it's you who are making this possible. How can he if he doesn't speak? We're all busy thinking how to reassemble his spirit, particle by particle, and saturate it with life. Then he'll say more. Off you go, girl. We won't hurt you anymore. What with Aglaya's orders, too. I'll soon start speaking to you as an equal. Don't celebrate that just yet. This town has another mistress in the making. She may be a mere tot now, but I'm already more inclined to reckon with her than you. Ask Capella the same thing you asked me. Ask her who Victoria wants to see replace Katerina. I'll do just that. Alright, now we go over to Capella. I probably should go to the cathedral at some point, but I get the sneaking suspicion that this quest is going to end by sending me to the cathedral, and I'd rather not walk back and forth any more than I already have to, which is a lot. What? You are making things difficult.
Why has Aglaya ordered to unlock the termitory? Is it clear of infection?
Tell me, you do speak with your mother, don't you? Maria is asking who Victoria would like to see as the new mistress. No, I do not speak with her. My powers aren't strong enough for that yet, but Mother talks to me sometimes. Has she ever spoken of the future mistress of the humble, of the mistress of the earth? No, but Mom did hint that owing to you, Simon survives and is regaining life. Do you hear me? This means Katerina must name you as her successor. Is she relinquishing power? She is. At any rate, nothing is going to happen while Katerina is alive. It's not a throne. One cannot sign away the spirit to someone else. But it probably won't be long. Let us just hope she doesn't get you mixed up and accidentally hand her lyre over to your dark sister. She won't make that mistake. I can vouch for that. Okay. So now, I think I'll loop up to speak with Katerina one more time, make sure she doesn't have any more dialogue, and then go to the cathedral. These sections of the game where you really feel the lack of sprint button. Oh, motherfucker.
Only in things of small value, they usually are bold enough.
Yeah, I've heard that P2 has a sprint key, and I'm excited for that. Like, I don't care what it costs if it like quickly reduces your exhaustion, but just being able to move faster than like a brisk walk would be so nice in this game. I'm back, Katerina. I've asked about the mistress-to-be. What are they saying? They say they'd recognize my power, but not my sister's. Well, so be it. Is there something you wanted to ask me? No rats? Oh my god, that's a massive improvement, because there's no fucking points to rats in this game other than for them to be obnoxious as hell. Tell me, Katerina. Was it of your own volition that you, the Sabarovs, abetted this terrible pestilence? There's nothing to tell. Everything is clear. I never had the power. I'm not a true mistress. I lied, but not for gain, merely because I wanted so much to be like them. No, wishing for a miracle is not enough to become a miracle worker. Thank goodness you aren't my natural daughter. It's not your fault. It is. I know it for sure now. I lied, and was lied to. This rat prophet, the creature from my dreams, was the spawn of all my lies. So there, I have betrayed everyone's trust. I must go. What can I say? I'll tell you just one thing. Trust me on it if you can trust me at all anymore. Leave me and my husband alive for a while. We won't last long anyways. We'll be useful to you in the end. How? You're going to need a bound following. People whose inner nature, whose blood cells, hearts, and livers will acknowledge that they've lived a bad, sinful life, and that only with an act of sacrifice will they be able to atone for the evil they have committed. Why do I need that? I believe in you. Saving people is your calling. Yes, you've been a bringer of death, but isn't it true that sometimes to save is to release? For this world, healing is death. Such is the logic of the law. The disease is treating the sore upon the world. You are a mistress, have no doubt of that. Rule wisely, and farewell. I'll tell the Inquisitor of what I've heard here. Holy shit, that's finally the end of that quest line then. That was kind of miserable. That kind of really sucked. But yeah, we'll go talk to Aglaya. We'll see if we can't have her let them live for now, so that we can kill them later. Wait, if Clara needs sacrifices, does that mean she needs all of her bound alive to kill them? Is that what her ending is? Because, all of her bound are pretty much the definition of sinful lives, and that's apparently what I need for the sacrifice. Does that mean I get to kill Anna Angel, canonically? I would love that. Any chance I get to kill Anna Angel, I take. I don't like her. Sure, every character requires a sacrifice, but do I get to sacrifice all of my bound? That'd be neat. Save them all so they can die at a later date. When it benefits you. I kind of like that. Because, like, I knew her miracle couldn't just straight up be a good thing, because it's pathologic and nothing is ever just an actual good thing. So did she sacrifice, like, 12 people?
No,
that'd be cool.
no need to rush.
I fulfilled the task you gave me. Of course you have. I'll tell you a little secret. There's no way you could have failed it. Right. Like there was any doubt about that. The outcome was predetermined. Is that what you're saying? No. It's not about the outcome being predetermined. It certainly wasn't. What's true, however, is that the particular course of action you were going to take was completely irrelevant to me. Why? My dear child, no matter what you did, I would draw the correct conclusions. No one's taken your freedom away from you. You can refuse if you like. You can attempt to escape. And even if you succeed at it, it won't mean my defeat. All I want is to understand your role in this world. And what role would that be? I'm going to give you 3 tests. I'm going to send you to the 3 grimmest loci in this town, the foundations of the 3 pillars its mystery rests upon. 3 symbols representing the 3 worlds it's made up of. Your encounters with each of the 3 will reveal your essence in its fullness. What if I don't reveal myself? If I just deliberately won't? You will. Every single action of yours will tell me more about you than you think, and that includes refraining from action. Oh, and so she sends me to the albino and whether... Okay. Okay. I understand now. You sound as if I were some animal you were studying. So here's my first question. What's to be done about the Sabarovs, this dollhouse family that has been audacious enough to think they could rule over human settlement as it's experiencing its ultimate catastrophe? A family whose actions have led to the deaths of several thousand people. No, just don't do anything to them. They're so unhappy, and it's not their fault. Cool, reputation gain.
There are so many crows in the sky.
So do I get the next test tomorrow?
No need to rush.
I'm guessing yes. Right? Like, that's not... Okay, but I do want to go see what the hell the albino is doing. So we'll go do that. And then I'll probably, after that, wrap it up and end the stream. Because I thought for sure she was gonna send me on the trials today, and that's what leads you to the albinos. And whatever the hell is going on with him. But apparently not. So where was that? It was here, I think? It wasn't at the Bone Steak Yacht. It was south of the Bone Steak lot. I wonder if that is a second trial and it just doesn't give me any sort of quest marker indication. I wouldn't be out of character for this game. Because she did say that inaction was also... would give her answers, and that was a potential way to complete the trial by just not doing anything. By being a passive bystander. But regardless, the albino's weird and I want to see what he's about. It's about. They're about? Okay, so it should be just right over here. Over here? Yeah. You've been waiting for the Changeling. She is not the one whom you want to serve. Go away from here and never give her shelter. How do you know who we want to serve? How are you now a Changeling? I am the true Clara. Show us your miracle, then we'll believe you. Tell the others about who you really are, and they will believe in you too. Here it is. Go away and go ahead and run away when you know I was in the right. What? Now I see that it really is you. So what you're saying is someone will appear under your guise and bring us plague. Yes, you have to go. We'll wait for her and make her leave this neighborhood. Tomorrow the district will be clean. Hey, cool. Let it be so. Neato. So I don't know that there's anything else I can do for the day, so I think I'll just go to Sabarov and sleep. Cause it's 7 p.m. It's not unreasonable to go to sleep at like 7 or 8 p.m. if you got up at, 1 in the morning. It makes sense, right? Gamer lifestyle, yeah. Yeah, Claire's just a hardcore gamer. Got that esports sleep schedule. Alright, looks like we're not going to get any more letters.
The day is over. Your timely efforts allowed your supporters to remain unharmed. A new mime performance is being rehearsed at the theater.
I saw her in a dream once again, and although she was covering her face with her hands, I saw that her lips were oozing blood. I saw blood trickling from beneath her eyelids and glittering in the cracks of her desiccated palms. I heard her mumble through her fingers, "This is not the crowd that seeks me now. Not these mindlessly fervent people that I came to love so much. Not them, but 2 demons, 2 destroyers, armed to their teeth and devoid of human compassion. They hate me even more than they loathe each other. They want nothing more than my death. They will capture me, make me an object of trade. They will pay generously in silver and blood to learn where I am and tear me limb from limb. The names of the demons are Artemy, the spawned by the heat of the earth, and Daniil, begotten by the cold celestial flame. From my window I saw each one of them bring a butcher down with the flaming sucring. They are fighting each other now, but neither will win the fight." Alright. Well, that's gonna do it today. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.